All right, talking about essential skills or essential business an entrepreneur needs to survive uh, during and after COVID-19. So we need to first of all define what are the essential skills or essential services. So essential services are services that are legislated by government. Okay, which simply means services that can operate during and after a pandemic like this, during and after the situation that we find ourselves. So those are called essential services. So when you talk about essential services, example of essential services are anything that has to do with medical line, anything that has to do with logistic, security, and so on. So a lot of complaints right now, and even you as an individual entrepreneur, we all know that we have a general problem of data, really general problem of data. So if you should if you are going to uh, diversify into any field right now, I would advise you to venture in anything that has to do with data. And as we progress in this training tonight, we are going to talk more about things that has to do with data. Talking about essential skills, I laid a foundation that said anything that has to do with medical line, and also things that have to do with data, things that have to do with IT. So when you look at medical, when you look at some other industry that have to do with essential services, you will find out that all are being powered by technology at this time. So what are the technology or the skills that you need to um, hone yourself with at this time we have? These are skills that has to do with programming, skills that have to do with web development, skills that have to do with digital marketing as one. Because apart from you having a skills, if you don't market your skills, nobody will even know that you exist, right? So talking about business analysis, analytics, talking about data analytics, talking about business intelligence. So these are some of the skills amongst the skills that we are going to be talking about tonight. The question is, how can a small scale business maximize social media? So even before the pandemic, a lot of us have always been on social media. I do tell people that internet is my office. So that's the way that I put it. So social media, beyond community, beyond connectivity, it's a business hub basically. But it's also depend on how you position yourself when it comes to social media. So if you want to go to social media to build your online presence as a small scale, you need to be intentional about it. How do I mean? So if you want to get to know more about what I just talked about, like just to see practicalities, go to my social media handle. Go to my Facebook, go to my Instagram, go to my LinkedIn, go to my Twitter. You will find out that it's not just like every social media. How do I mean? So if you want to present yourself out there as a business owner, serious business owner, really, okay, either startup, either you are start as small, you need to make sure that you revamp your social media. Revamping your social media, you don't just have anyhow social media provide picture. When you should have something like when people click on your picture or your social media banner, they already know what you are into without even talking to them. They already have a clue of what you are into. People should read the first 5 posts across your social media channels and know what you are into. It's not that on your social media, on your profile, you have Ronaldo there. On your banner, you have Naira Marley there. You are not Ronaldo, you are not Naira Marley. What are they doing on your social media profile? So when I talk about revamping your social media, that is the first thing that you need to do. You need to present yourself as an authority in whatever that you are into. For data analytics, for example, now I talked about uh, getting data. For example, the Lastra, the BVN I talked about, those are raw data. So, so data analysts will now go into it and try to see, okay, out of this data, I'm going to use both Lastra and BVN as an example right now. A data analyst will go, you check the data and now see, okay, how they can actually get an informed decision, make an informed decision from those data. If informed decision like that has to do with that can benefit people. For example, everybody knows that unemployment is all around the corner of these countries. So how many people that are unemployed, right? How many people are entrepreneurs? How many people are still at home? How many people are graduates? What can government do for these people? How can government improve the work environment, the standard of living? How can government make the environment more business friendly, which are one of the core business of government? So a data analyst will look at such data. A data analyst in such or in summary makes the data that gathered meaningful. So you should be able to make an informed decision that will impact life, that will benefit people, or that will serve the purpose of that data connection in the first place. I appreciate you for inviting me. I also appreciate everybody for showing up tonight to participate in their own rescue. Thank you so much for having me on. Good night.